The tome never closes. Its pages breathe when you sleep. It waits on your pillow, turning its own pages. It whispers loud when rooms go quiet. The nightmare tome. It never ends. It only pauses between the screams.
Of all the stories told by my grandmother, this one brought chills to my spine. Once upon a time in Blackwood, an old woman walked the woods on a beautiful sunny day. She was looking for wild berries and mixed herbs to create medicine. In a distance she heard a baby cry, but couldn't see it. It sounded like it came from the dark side of the woods. She went there as quick as she could. She found a beautiful baby girl with mysterious glowing flamed hands, abandoned. Years went by, and the little girl grew to a beautiful maiden and helped the old woman with cleaning and cooking. On her 18th birthday, she started having bad dreams. She dreamt she confronted an eerie demon creature in the dark woods. The demon attacked, but she fought and killed it. In the morning, she spoke with her adopted grandmother and told her about the dream she had. Then she asked about the blue flames in her hand. The old woman proceeded to tell her that she was found in the dark woods, abandoned, and that she had blue flames in her hands. That is why she named her Faith. Meanwhile, war was brewing in hell. Something was sinister. The king of hell has unleashed his most cunning servant, the great deceiver, Beelzebub, to seduce Lilith into betraying Lucifer. As the eldest son of hell, Lucifer feels the betrayal keenly. Consumed by rage, he turns his back on the throne of the burning abyss, abandoning his post and storming out of hell to seek vengeance. Once on earth, Lucifer soon learns that Beelzebub has fled to the human realm of the Midgard serpent and taken refuge in the mortal form of a charismatic preacher. Seething with anger, Lucifer tracks the pair to a small town called Blackwood and begins to lay siege. Using his mastery over shadow and decay, he infects the land, causing flowers to wither and animals to die. With each passing hour, the people of Blackwood succumb to sickness and despair. Then, from the depths of the abandoned Blackwood church, Lucifer begins to raise an army of the dead. As night falls over the quiet town of Blackwood, the air grows heavy, unnaturally still, as though the earth itself is holding its breath. Deep beneath an abandoned church, a crack on the floor begins to bleed, smoke and ash. From the shadows rose three figures. First comes Berith, clad in rusted crimson armor dripping with molten blood. Behind him are Dantalion, whose face ripples and splits into 1,000 shifting visages, whispering every human thought at once. And finally, Eurynomos, a skeletal blue-black demon with rotting wings, who feasts on flesh as it decays. The devils of old have slipped their chains. They stride into the streets, their voices echoing like thunder. Berith slams his gauntlet into the ground, splitting the pavement open. From the chasm crawled man-eating zombies, their skin waxy and grey, their mouths stretched wider than humanly possible, teeth layered like jagged glass. Dantalion raises his hand, and the townsfolk froze, their eyes clouding white as their minds are overwritten with madness. Eurynomos circles above, shrieking, and with every screech, the corpses of the graveyard rise, maggots and worms spilling from their hollow sockets as they march forward. The town is swallowed in panic. People run, screaming, as zombie beasts hulking. Four-legged abominations with exposed ribs and skulls, fused into their shoulders, burst from the sewers. The demons laughed, feeding on the terror, their presence blackening the sky until the moon is swallowed whole. Meanwhile, in the chaos, Faith hid at the grocery store. A demon zombie beast forced its body through the glass. Faith stepped forward, trembling but resolute. She raises her hand, and a blinding blue flame erupts from her palms, searing the creature's flesh. The zombie lets out a guttural howl before collapsing into ash. For the first time in centuries, the demons feel something they have not known: resistance. Berith roars in fury, his armor rattling like chains as he marches toward her. "Child," he bellows, "you dare defy the kings of the pit." He summons fire that twists into serpents, lashing toward Faith, but she stands, whispering words she does not fully understand, incantations carried in her blood. The serpents dissolve into smoke, and Berith staggers as cracks form across his armor. Dantalion tries another tactic. His shifting faces flicker into images of people resembling her. He whispers with 1,000 tongues,
"Join us, surrender, and we will spare you."
But Faith shuts her eyes and screams back, her voice echoing like thunder,
"You will not have me."
shattering Dantalion's illusions. His faces melt into nothing, his whispers turning to shrieks of pain as he collapses under the weight of his unraveling magic. Only Eurynamos remains, circling above with a storm of carrion birds swirling around him. He descends, talons clattering against the ground, his skeletal face splitting into a grotesque grin. "I will feast on your bones, girl." He lunges, his wings spreading wide, dripping black ichor. Faith falls to her knees, pressing both hands against the ground. The earth trembles as a circle of radiant blue fire bursts outward, engulfing him. The birds combust mid-air, and the demon's body ignites, his scream echoing across the night until only smoke remains. The zombies crumble into dust, the beasts disintegrate, and the skies slowly clear. The silence is heavy, broken only by Faith's ragged breathing. The town lies in ruins, but the demons are gone banished by the hands of a girl who never asked for this destiny. As dawn breaks over the smoldering wreckage of Blackwood, Faith knows this was only the first battle. Hell will not stop, and she is the light chosen to cast it back.